Hey, good evening. Map here, Map Investments. Hope you're all doing great. Happy Friday. I hope you all have a great weekend. Ready for fun in the sun or wherever you're at, or snow or cold. Uh, Hope you have a wonderful weekend and tribute to the veterans today on Veterans Day. The markets were open. A lot of federal stuff was closed, but the markets were open today. And so let's get into it. Great week overall in the market. Great week for MEP investments. Today I had 66 trades. I got filled in 66 trades today, and it was a wonderful day. Up 1.78% of the portfolio. Can't complain. And going into the weekend with some dry powder, and I'm long about 100 about 100 about 100 deltas, so my portfolio is skewed a little bit to the upside, and I always know when to hedge if I wanted to hedge that and be neutral in my portfolio and in the market. um, so let's talk about what happened today in the stock market and what I saw. um, the 10-year was up a little bit to 3.85. Not a lot of movement. We could take a look at the chart here, and the 10-year is a big indicator of what is going to happen in the market. So basically, the high was 389 and the low was 381, and we closed at 385 on the market. Now, another big indicator, which was hit very hard this week, was the dollar. The dollar was down 1.65% on the day. Um, and that is very, very, very important, because a weaker dollar means stuff will be more expensive for us. Um, so that may exaggerate inflation. The dollar fell about 4% this week. I was just looking at my notes. Fell about 4.4% this week. So not a good tale. Foreign currencies, when the dollar goes down, most foreign currencies go up, and we have the pound at $1.18. We have the euro over parity, just to name a few, and the Aussie up a little bit, which is a big commodity currency. The country's huge in commodity and natural resources. Oil did participate today, up 2.76% at almost $89. So good move in the oil sector, and the energy sector, and I'm still a believer that's the best sector you can be in today. S&P up 3850 to 4,000 basically on the S&P, and almost up a percent. Gold also rallied today, $20, up 1.17%. And gold, looking at my notes, rose on my notes, uh, rose 5% on the week. And you guys know how I feel about precious metals and hedging yourself against inflation. Uh, Another big topic of the week was Bitcoin. It finished down 10%. You guys that know, that follow me and subscribe to me, know I'm not into crypto. The only way I play crypto is through some put credit spreads in the ETF called Beetle, which I think is the only one that really has options. You can also go to some of the miners which have correlation. They're correlated to Bitcoin, like Mara, uh, Coinbase you can do, which was up 6 today. You can do Riot, and there are a couple other ones to name a few, but those are the biggest ones. And we could take a look at bar chart and see what's out there in regards to Bitcoin and stuff that has options. You can always buy the micro Bitcoin, short it, or go long. It's not a big product, and I think for every thousand point you make $100 on that product, and it takes about, I want to say, the buying power on this one is $759 is the buying power. Small caps up 1630, up almost a percent. Copper up big, copper up big, and I knew copper would be going up soon. And I was looking for four on the price, up 4.76%. Now, I don't think it's more of housing related because, copper is a big component in building houses. I don't think it has to do with that. I think it has to do more with EV and cars, in my opinion. And another way to play the copper is through Freeport McMoran, FCX, which had a nice day today at $38. And I think they're buying hand over fist their own stock, if I'm not mistaken. The Nasdaq rallied 200 points to 1.75, and I'll get into what I saw today in the market and in-depth review. But a lot of good stocks which I wouldn't be selling because I don't think this is the environment to be selling them. I think they're a great opportunity, and they were rotating into these speculative tech names, um, like the ARK fund also was up today, um, up 8% on the ARK fund, which I shorted through a call credit spread, um, as you can see down here. Just a small play. I stay small. I trade a lot and I trade small. This is $100 spread, and I collected about, I don't know, 40. I can tell you right now what I collected. I collected on this trade 42 cents, and I'm risking 100. So my risk is 60, no, 42, 58, 58 cents is my risk. $58 is my risk, and my potential profit is $42. But I'm gonna try and buy it back for $20. Um, you may say, "Wow, that's crazy. It really does that." But if you look over here, look at my P&L open. If you add all these up, these are still open because they're not at 50% where I want to close them, or there might be rolls. Like Meta's been a roll, and Meta right now uh, is let's see, working orders. I still have Meta from the earnings disaster, but it's climbed back. And right now, I have my order to buy it back at 275, and it's at 314. So I might make a little bit of money after that earning disaster, and I have a good to cancel order, and it'll just automatically fill as I'm in the bathroom or running or walking or doing weights or whatever, or doing my job or whatever. I have all these orders here to automate at 50% or to make a little profit on a roll, for example. Um, that's what I have here. But if you do 60, and let's say I did, so today I did 66 trades because I did another account. So I did 66 trades. Let's say uh, half are opening new trades. Let's say I did 70 for round numbers. I did 35 opening new trades and 35 closing trades. And let's say I did an average of 35 times $20 a profit, like just the example I showed you with the ARC fund. That's $600 plus in the day profit. Um, just so you get, so you just so you know um, how I operate and how I trade. My failures have been when I've been too big. Um, that's why I just, I've learned to stay small. $1 spreads, $2.50 spreads. You can go $1,000 spreads or $500 spreads. That's fine. I did a lot of those today, and I'll get into it where I saw the biggest opportunity in the market today. Maybe other people didn't see it, but I saw it, and I think they were good trades and investments. Um, and I think they'll work out for me, and I'll get into them. And it'll be the title of this video. I don't know if it'll get a lot of views, but that's what I saw today. Um, and I'll get into that, so stay tuned and watch it to the end when I touch base on what I saw. I'm just going over the recap of what the market did. The Dow Jones was only up 48, and I'll explain why as well. Natural gas got hit hard, down 33 to under $6. Palladium and platinum. Palladium was up big, platinum down a little bit, uh, silver up a little bit, and I would expect it to. So right now, the gold to silver ratio is, so gold is trading at, so silver is at 2180, let's say, for round number sakes, divided by 17.74, let's say. No, the other way, 17.74 divided by 2180. 81 right now is the Dow to gold ratio, not Dow to gold, silver to gold ratio. Sorry guys, silver to gold ratio. Currency. I just had to Google. I told you. I did it by myself, calculating, but it's 80. And so here, let's see, what is a good silver to gold ratio? If it ever pops up. Uh, for the past 1,000 years, gold and silver have always been symbols of great wealth. Many silver believe the ratio should be set 16 to 1, which is the ratio of gold to silver. So it's really not a good ratio right now. So that means gold is cheap. So that means gold is going much higher, um, in my opinion. All right, so let's continue. Um, the VIX down 57 cents to 24. Corn up 4 cents. Soybeans, and I said in my last video, soybeans in the WASDE report was the stronger of the bunch, and showed it today up 27 cents. Wheat up 10 cents. And we talked about interest rates. They were pretty stable today. Now, what did MEP see today that, like, wow, I was like, wow, let me get in on this action. So one of my daily routines is going to the most actives. Obviously, there was a lot of green today. So one of the things that I do when I go to the most actives here in bar chart, when I can't live without this this website, this service. I think I have to pay for it. I don't remember. I think I did a yearly subscription. Um, so what I do, one of my tendencies is to go up here and hit this change. So see what the percentage change was. So these were your biggest winners today. Let me see, show all. No, not change, I'm sorry. By percentage change, I'm sorry. By percentage change. So for example, Redfin was up 21%. That's one that I have a put credit spread in. You know, with even all the bad news that they were laying off and they're gonna go bankrupt, actually it got closed. So let's go to my orders and I can take a look at what what I did in Redfin the last 30 days. So Redfin I sold at 45 cents, $45. One contract times 45 cents is $45, and I bought it back for less than half, which covers my commission. So I made on this trade 45 minus 22, 23, and the commission is a dollar, 50 cents to buy, 50 cents to sell. That's on my end. So I made $22 on this trade. $22 times, whatever 60 trades I did today. That's $1,200, and that's the way you gotta look at this as a trader. So one of my mechanisms is coming here and looking at what's up big time and what's down big time, right? So what do I do today? Things were up in general, they were up. So I went through what was up and I shorted what I think are companies that shouldn't be up. For example, I'll give you one that I probably did today. Let's see. I shorted DocuSign because it looked like it was going right to the moving average. It hit the 50-day moving average right here, so I shorted them. Even though I'm not a big uh, fan of shorting this company, because if you look at here, they have 44 cents, but their earnings are down 6%. but the revenues were up for 22% over the quarter. They are a profitable, they are a profitable company. Okay, so but I'm a contrarian and I wanted to put some trades on. Another one that I shorted today was, did I short net? Let's see if I shorted net. I did short net. Oh no, it expired. It did not get filled. They didn't fill me on net. Let's see what else I shorted. I shorted Wayfair. So Wayfair I shorted. I sold I shorted the 43.45 call credit spread for 80 cents. So it's $2 wide and I collected $80. So my risk is $120 and my profit is $80. My goal is to buy it back for $40 and collect $40 profit on this trade. And you can see my orders already in there working. So I can trade all day and this order's already working. Why did I short Wayfair? Wayfair is losing money, and they're a little bit over the 50-day moving average. They lost $2.11 last quarter, and their revenues were down 9%. It's not a profitable company, folks. We're in a bad environment. Interest rates are rising. This is just rotation from defensive stocks to speculative and not profitable stocks. Not talking about Apple, Microsoft, Google. They're they deserve to always be looked at. But something like this, I feel comfortable being betting against it, and that's what I did on that trade. So that is what I did more or less today on the upside. Wayfair. Let me see if I see another one. Stitch Fix I shorted, not profitable. Um, what else? I think Okta I got filled in. These were all up over 10%. Now, what was down today, and this is what caught my attention. I was like, wow, this is a great day, in my opinion, for an investor and a trader. There were a lot of good opportunities in solid companies out there today, especially the healthcare sector. And that's the topic of my video. Healthcare and defense stocks were battered today, and they were down over 5%, a lot of them. And I took advantage of them, and I'll talk about it here. And that's going to be my video. Defense stocks hit today. I don't know why. I think people think that we're out of the woods. I think it was a great opportunity today. Um, Northrop Grumman, or whatever, however you say it, knock, NOC, down 7%. Now this is a defense company, and they make money. And not only is it a defense company, guys, we have the conflict in Russia still. There's a lot of turmoil in the world. These companies are, they're in play. Um, so big, heavy sell volume. I'm a contrarian. It cracked the 50-day moving average. I don't care. I'm a contrarian. I gave myself time on the trade, and it was down 7% on heavy volume. So I, what I did in knock was I sold 35 days out. I sold and I don't care about being aggressive. That's just me. I rather collect a huge credit. On this spread, I'm not going to collect pennies and get run over by a train. I'd rather collect a big credit. I don't even care about the probability of trade. I look at the chart, and that's what I did. I collected $2, $245, and I'm risking basically. I collected half of the spread basically, so I'm risking 250 to collect 250. Now my goal, and actually I don't even have a working order on this one. I didn't even get filled. So what I would do here is do an opposite order, and I'm gonna buy this spread back for half of 245. So I like to do things pretty exact. So I'm gonna buy this spread for $1.20, and I put here good to cancel, boom, boom, and I shipped it out. And there's my order working to buy this spread back for half if we get a big bounce. And I have 35 days. Number one. Number two, another one, Cigna, big, huge insurance company, down huge. They were down 6%, cracked the 50-day, but closed on top of the 50-day. Why? There's no reason. The company's profitable, defense sector, low PE. What isn't there to like? Profitable company. So Cigna, I went out 35 days. Actually, my position supposedly. Now this can get skewed. This is one of the rules that I've learned over. Bless you. Over the years, but I'm willing to do it. Is that the spreads are very wide. So you can see here they're bidding 550 and the ask is 590. One of the rules is to try and trade tight markets, penny wide or nickel wide on the spread. But I just think this is just a good opportunity to get involved here. Maybe my profit and loss is skewed here, but I did this trade today and it's a 40% hypothetically. Um, this one is $1,000. It's a $10 wide spread, and it is $1,000 of buying power. And I collected on this one uh, $3.40, and I'm trying to buy it back for $1.70. Lockheed Martin down 5%, another one. Humana down $29, 5%. Now we're talking about a $530 stock. You know, you want to buy 100 shares of Humana, that's $52,000. You want to buy 10 shares of Humana, that's $5,300. You want to buy one share of Humana, that's $530. What's one share going to do? One share, nothing. So I did in Humana, I think I got filled. Yes, I did the 520, 515 put 35 days out for $2, and I'm going to try and buy it back for $1, 50% profit. Um, yeah, these stocks were hit hard. Look at these big bars. I think there were good buying opportunities, and this is the way you need to get involved. Bless you. CF Industries, another fertilizer play, big earnings, big good company, down 5%. Eli Lilly down 4%. Bristol Myers Squibb down 4%. I didn't get in Raytheon. I didn't like the spread. I didn't like the chart. United Healthcare 4%, $22. McKesson down 14. Now I think McKesson might have closed higher at the end of the day. So yeah, it hit 341, closed at 356. Um, big hit to defense and healthcare today. People rotating out of these names and going into what? What are we going into? Into tech? Hell no. They're laying off people in there. Interest rates are going up still. I mean, where inflation went down a little bit. I mean, that's just my opinion. LNG didn't do anything in there. I tried to get filled in Hershey. I could not get filled in Hershey and or in Johnson and Johnson. Those were the main ones. I think these were great trading, investing opportunities. Um, I got in them. For me, they're investments. I got 35 days. If they don't work out, I'll roll it out and give myself more time. I got a good credit. The IV ranks were pretty high on them. Could have gone out more and gotten a smaller credit and higher probability of trade. Sure, but I didn't. I didn't do that. I wanted to collect a bigger credit. So this is what I saw in the market today. Great opportunities in the healthcare and defense sector. Anyways, like the video, share, subscribe. Uh, Doug, I'm glad that you got a good trade on. I saw that. Um, had fun last night with the family at the USA Germany women's soccer game, a friendly. Great time. My kid took a selfie with the captain, and it's great to see her have fun out there with her friends, and it was a nice night. I hope you all have a blessed weekend, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.